All right. Shalom, family. It's your brother Kanaiba coming at you once again with this video titled, "The Children of Edom Continue to Prove Themselves to be the Wicked of the Planet." Okay. So as we see here, this is going to be another article from End Time Headlines. And we're not going to get into the article. We're going to go straight into the video. Okay. And as you can see, the title of the article states this. It says, 4-year-old. Now putting emphasis on 4-year-old. Okay. Announces, "I'm a boy." So in actuality, this is a little girl, a little 4-year-old girl that's saying that I'm really a boy. Allegedly is saying I'm a boy. Okay. I really don't believe this. I believe that this is being coerced by adults. I don't think this is coming from a 4-year-old, but we're going to get into the video. Okay. It says, in transgender gender reveal at parade sparks internet meltdown. So we're going to look at this video and we're going to see how the wickedness of this planet is continuing to grow. And they're now targeting children heavily. Okay. But let's bring something to our remembrance here. When you rewind back to 2020, when the C-19 was really popularized, right? What was the term that became, very popular during that time? It was what? The new normal. Okay. So now, fast forwarding here in 2020, we're starting to see that term, the new normal, it wasn't just for the C-19. Okay. The new normal is really dealing with what? It's dealing with wickedness. Okay. When you look at it, wickedness is now the new normal. Everything that's against the Most High Yahweh and His word is now the new normal. Okay. And everything that's actually normal is being demonized. And we're going to see that in this video. All right. So without further ado, let's actually get into the video and I'll give my critique here and there. All right, let's get to it.
A 4-year-old child has captured hearts and sparked a heated online debate after announcing he was a boy via rainbow-fueled gender reveal at the Vancouver Pride Parade.
How in the hell can you do a gender reveal when you already have your gender? Okay, you're a little girl. Now, again, this is supposedly coming from a 4-year-old, and I don't believe that. Okay, like I said earlier, I believe this is being coerced by adults to push an agenda. Okay, but supposedly this little 4-year-old has now decided that I'm not a little girl anymore, or I never was, that I'm now a little boy. Okay, I don't believe this for 1 second, but this is the agenda that's being pushed, and they are now targeting little children more and more and more. All right, this place is waxing worse and worse. The wickedness is growing. Okay, now you see why we need salvation. We have to be saved from this place. This is bad. All right, let's continue.
Charlie Danger, Lloyd of Canada, was assigned female at birth, but from a young age expressed he was a boy.
Assigned female by whom? I know, the Lord. Okay, the Most High created this individual as a little girl. Okay, if He wanted this individual to be a boy, He would have created this individual as a boy. And contrary to popular belief, there's only two genders to choose from, male or female. And this individual was created as a female from birth. Okay, before it actually came out of the womb. Okay, it was a female. You don't get to choose what gender you want to be. Whatever you come out as, that's what you are, period. Okay, but they want to make it look as if we're the ones that's insane for actually being normal. Okay, this is madness. All right, let's continue.
His mom said, now viral footage and photos captured the moment young Charlie, with his grandmother by his side, released a confetti cannon that filled the area with blue smoke. Once they closed the road, Charlie strutted out with Grammy and they faced the sidelines, and after a short struggle, the can exploded with blue smoke and biodegradable confetti. His mom, Elena Borrell, 27, told Southwest News Service after her little boy ran into her arms, Charlie jumped with joy as the crowd cheered him on. He couldn't believe the love and support he was shown from the bystanders.
And this is exactly what leads me to believe that this is not coming from this child. Okay? Why do I say that? Just listen to how this was said. It says that it couldn't believe the love that it received from the crowd. A 4-year-old did not say that. Okay, nor did a 4-year-old actually think that as well. This is something that's coming from an adult. Okay, what 4-year-old have you ever heard say something like that? I can't believe the love and acceptance that I've received from the crowd. That's not the maturity level of a 4-year-old. This thing is being coerced by adults to push an agenda. All right. Now, if I were a betting man, I would say that that's actually the feelings of the parents, mainly the mother. She's the one that felt as if I can't believe the love and support that we're receiving from the crowd. That's coming from the parents. And I believe mainly the mother. I don't believe that this is actually coming from a 4-year-old child. All right. But anyway, let's continue.
Despite Charlie's happiness, his mom said she has come under attack by vicious trolls online.
Oh, by vicious trolls, you mean normal people. Okay, do you see that? This is what I was saying earlier. They want to make it seem as if we're the ones that's insane, that we're the ones that's in the wrong for seeing this as for what it is, which is what? Wickedness. We're now vicious trolls because we don't agree with this madness being forced upon us and being forced upon children. Because you clearly see this is whom is being targeted heavily. It's the children. They want to get the children at the age where they're most impressionable. Okay, that is clear. We actually saw it from, the CEO of Disney, how they said they're targeting millennials and younger, pushing the LBG, whatever it is, pushing that agenda. All right. This is clear that this is not coming from a 4-year-old. I don't believe it. It's coming from these adults. All right. Let's continue. And you know what? Before we actually continue with the video, let's get into this precept real quick because this applies. All right. Let's take a look at this. So this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 5 and verse 20. And it reads, "Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter." And that's what we're seeing right now. The people whom are against this, what we're watching, they're called vicious trolls. Okay, because we're seeing this for what it is. It's evil. But the people on the other side, they want to call evil good and good evil. That's why we're being deemed as vicious trolls. But as the Bible also says, about Esau. He says, surely thy turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. Okay, because the Most High Yahweh, he's going to turn things right side up again in the very near future. In our kingdom, this kingdom is going to be a kingdom of righteousness. You're not going to be saying things like this anymore. All right. So now from here, let's continue.
Calling her a pedophile, rumor, and rapist for her son's transition. However, Burrell said that her child started expressing different gender needs at the age of 2.
Oh, so it gets worse. So you mean to tell me that a 2-year-old, now not a 4-year-old now, a 2-year-old expressed different gender needs? Come on now, a 2-year-old can barely talk, let alone express different gender needs. A 2-year-old really doesn't even know what gender is, so to speak. Okay, this is why I say this is being coerced by these adults. Okay, they are pushing an agenda. This is clear. All right, but let's get back to the video.
Telling his family he was growing to look just like Daddy and on a bold every day. The proud mom said the prayed moment was dreamed up after they told Char the family held a previous gender reveal before he was born and the smoke didn't work properly. When we told him the story, he asked for a raid with his granny at the Vancouver Pride Parade, so we bought him a smoke cannon and tucked it away for this day.
Oh yeah, this story is definitely being fabricated. So you mean to tell me that you told this little child about the story about how before it was born, the when they tried to do a gender reveal, the quote unquote cannon that shoots out the gender, it malfunctioned. And once you told this little child that story, it prompted this child to say, you know what? I want to do my own gender reveal at this parade in the near future. You mean to tell me that all this came from a quote unquote 4-year-old? I'm not buying it. Okay. But anyway, let's get back to the video.
She said. He wasn't your typical little girl. He would play with other boys and the parents would say he was more of a boy than their own children.
I guess they've never heard of the concept of a quote unquote tomboy. Okay. You have little girls whom, like they actually just said, whom, play with, boy toys, or they play more with little boys when they're really young. But these individuals who would be deemed tomboys, just because they did more, quote unquote activities that little boys do, these girls didn't grow up and say, you know what, that must mean that I'm really a boy. No. There's plenty of girls who were quote unquote tomboys at a young age that grew up to be normal heterosexual women. Okay, that's why I said this is complete madness. All right, but anyway, let's get back to it.
Burrell recalled saying they didn't think of anything until the end of 2021, when he didn't want to shop in the girls' section and wanted his hair cut short. He refused to shop in the girls' section, but was too nervous to shop in the boys'.
So a little 4-year-old girl did not want to shop in the girls' section, but was too nervous to shop in the boys' section. No, this is the feelings of the parents. Okay, at least that's what I believe. This is the feelings of the parents. That's why I said they're the ones that's coercing this. Okay, that's why earlier they made the statement of after the gender reveal that they couldn't believe all the love and support from the crowd. See, again, this didn't come from that 4-year-old. I refuse to believe that. This is coming from adults. All right. But anyway, let's continue.
She said, after lots of expressing his feelings and emotions with me, He decided that he wanted a new wardrobe, so we said, "Had to find our new style."
So you mean to tell me a 4-year-old said, we need to find our new style? Come on now. Stop the madness. Stop the madness. This is purely the parents. All right, let's get back to it.
About a month after buying his new wardrobe, was ready to get his hair cut. We made an appointment with Lee at Big Bros Barbershop, a trans-owned and operated salon in East Vancouver. His mom said, after leaving the salon that afternoon, Charlie was a completely new child. After changes to his wardrobe and his appearance, his confidence went through the roof. "We are 4 months since he began his social transition now," she said. "He is still a normal kid that does completely normal little kid things."
Did you hear that? That's why I brought to your remembrance the whole concept of what? The new normal. Okay, I told you that whole term, the new normal, it wasn't just dealing with the C-19. Okay, this whole concept of the new normal is going into this quote unquote new world order. Okay, making everything that's evil, everything that's against the Most High Yahweh, is now being deemed as good. It's normal. That's what's acceptable. But the things that are actually good and righteous, the things that are actually normal, now is being demonized as evil. This whole society is turned upside down. All right, let's get to it.
Like play with Legways, uses his creativity, and learns to ride his bike. Despite online haters who criticize her parenting choices, Doral said Charlie's family and friends have been nothing but supportive of the preschooler.
You see that? Now we're being deemed as haters. Okay, don't be surprised if they soon turn this into a hate crime. People who think and speak like us, aka normal people. Okay, but you just heard that we're deemed as haters. They have now put this situation as something good. And people with our mindset were deemed as evil, as we already read in Isaiah 5:20. All right, let's get back to the video.
His choices were not questioned, and he was congratulated, and everyone began using new pronouns. She said, adding it is no different to raising any other child, and she appreciates the support from those in their inner circle. "We are so lucky to have the circle that we do," she said.
All right. So yeah, that was the end of that video. And again, the title of my video is "The Children of Edom Continue to Prove Themselves to be the Wicked of the Planet." Okay, it's no surprise. As soon as they came into power, wickedness began to grow upon the planet. We know that by, I believe it says that in the Apocrypha, I believe in First Maccabees, if I'm not mistaken. You brothers can correct me if I'm wrong. But again, you see people with the correct mindset, people who are actually normal, whom are against this particular lifestyle, and especially being pushed upon children. We're now being deemed as evil. We're haters. Okay, we're vicious trolls, as was stated in this video. Okay, this is why we need salvation. We have to be saved from this place. This place is becoming worse and worse by the day. All right, we have to keep praying for the kingdom to come and come swiftly. All right, because again, this is complete madness, right? But anyway, and with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. I want to thank all you brothers and sisters for tuning in. I hope this video was informative and edifying. And until next time, Shalom, family.